Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Everquest Old School. And on tonight's episode, I am joined by two very good friends. And we got a few ads there if you want to back that up a little bit, Thoom. Yeah, back that thing up.
What do you want to do?
Show me what you're working with. Yeah, we got Hydros Inc. with us tonight, guys.
Boom, the barbarian!
And we also have Bushido Bull with us.
And that ain't no bull.
We might be getting another person in the call here in a little bit. We got Will War might be joining us if
if you need to run it.
No. We got a 60 enchanter. Like, this is gonna be easy peasy for this guy. This is not even gonna break a sweat for him. So I think we're fine on this one. But on this episode, guys, we're gonna be talking about something that we're gonna be doing a lot of episodes here in the future. Probably around Christmas time, I think, is when the game is actually coming out. So we still have a few more months before it's gonna be a thing. But you guys, are you going to be playing it, Bushido, or do you not know yet?
I'm not certain. One, I got to figure out if my system will handle it.
Oh, okay.
First off, and then I what videos I saw of it, I'm so far not that impressed.
All right, and
so
the game
it was in pre-alpha or something like that.
Yeah, it's pre-alpha right now. The game we're talking about is Pantheon, by the way, guys. And for me, the more I watch it, there's 2 videos out on YouTube right now. You guys are welcome to go over there and watch that. For me, the game looks really, really cool. It has a lot of the aspects that, from a MMO kind of aspect that you kind of want from, like, Everquest, Old School, and things of that sort. It brings that back, but it gives you better graphics. It also brings in a few new aspects of some of the new MMOs that people actually like, that kind of wish that might be in Old School Everquest, but never really got integrated in there to the full extent. So it's gonna be more than just a rehash of a game that you've already played before. There are some new things that they're actually talking about, and this is what this episode is going to be about. I'm going to be picking Thoom's brain. I'm going to be picking Bushido Bull's brain on this this subject and finding out where they kind of sit with this, because it didn't really go over too well with me at first. And the topic is the game is still under development, and so they're taking requests, they're taking comments from people who have donated to the game and other people who just want to leave comments there on their forums. And one of the questions was, when I went into the Cleric forum, they are discussing whether or not shamans and druids should also get reses. And what do you guys think on that? What's your first reaction?
Nope. Well, I got to ask a question first. Are they trying to imitate EverQuest the way it was in the early days? Or are they going to try and do something new?
How many pushes, Skylar?
They're trying to do something new. Then sure, why not?
Well, no, they're trying to bring back the old school feel. So they are trying to be more like the original EverQuest, but they're not trying to be a clone of it. They do also want to integrate some new aspects to the game, a lot of new aspects to the game. They want to integrate the environment to be more fluid so that the environment actually feels like it's alive. Things in the environment, such as like cold and heat, would also be doing things to your character. Going into certain parts of the zone would charge up a certain type of mana so that you would be able to do more damage with certain spells than other ones. Things of that sort are some of the things they're actually throwing around as ideas. But from a gamer's point of view, Thoom, you've played old school D&D way back when it was just cardboard and paper and sitting in your basement and things of that sort, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
But nothing
Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah.
So with that aspect, from that kind of background, did druids and shamans ever get a resurrection spell?
You're putting me on the spot here, but I don't think so, man. I think it was pretty much a cleric spell. I think druids had reincarnation, but reincarnation was just terrible, dude.
And you
could literally come back as a squirrel. Yeah, exactly, a squirrel or a troll.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. So yeah, I mean, it was the clerics that had resurrection, and then in D&D it was a money racket, man. I mean, you had to pay so much gold and stuff like that to actually get a res, dude. So it can be very difficult at lower levels to actually get a full res.
That is nuts. And from you, Bushido, what kind of games did you play in the background? Just to give people an idea of where we're coming from, what's our experience level, and things of that sort.
Video games wise, you mean?
That have to do with the RPG aspect, things with druids, clerics.
Well, I've done the D&D online. it was sort of a meh
Okay,
deal.
so
It's not exactly what I expected.
about mid level kind of stuff, beginner almost
No,
on.
low stuff like I hadn't even reached like level 7 or 8, something like that.
Oh, okay.
You sound like you're really excited about Pantheon, though. AC.
I am, you know. The more I watched it, the more it kind of got me going because I was like, this is a brand new game that's supposed to be like some of the people they brought in that were working on the game. They're obviously from Everquest. They were there when the game first came out. They were there, you know, designing it, and listening to them talk through their live cast and things of that sort definitely gave me the the idea that these aren't just programmers, man. These are players. These are people who will play the game even if they weren't getting paid to do so. And that's what I always want to see when I see programmers. I want to see people who literally would be there doing it for free even if they weren't doing it as a job, because those are the ones who are going to put that extra effort in. Those are the ones who will see a mob doing something it's not supposed to be and be like, you know, I'm going to fix that. I'm going to figure out how to fix that. I'm going to figure out what I need to do to make that mob react a little bit better or just a little bit more difficult. Because if I was playing the game, and I will be in a little while, I want him to act right. And so that's why I'm kind of excited about seeing it. But the question they were posing as far as clerics, shamans, and druids all being able to get reses, you know, like I said, I was pretty taken aback about it. I was like, man, you're kind of encroaching upon what defines me as a cleric. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized maybe they're not really doing it. Because they say in Vanguard, they do it pretty well. The clerics, the druids, and the shamans, they all get reses, and yet each one of the different classes still feel different enough that people want to pick one or the other for different reasons. And you want different ones in the group for those reasons. I think as a cleric, my defining spell, if I had to pick just one thing that made me a cleric more than any of the other classes out there, is my ability to heal more than anybody else. So complete heal would be my one spell that I would never want to see any other class get, because as a pure healer, where I have literally almost no other utilities other than, you know, crowd control with root, I wouldn't want to give that up. But reses I could share. But as I thought about it more and more, I was like, you know, because like I said, I was pretty taken aback by it. I was like, man, I don't want to share a res. You know, like I want that to be mine and mine alone. It helps me get groups more often. It's just easier to do. So I was like, I'm going to go over to the Enchanters forum and see what they're talking about, right? Like, nobody ever really says they want Mez. Nobody wants to take Mez away from an Enchanter. Why does everybody want to take my res away from my Cleric, right? I went over there and I checked it out, and nobody was talking about taking Mez away, but the Enchanters were talking about creating a charm that had a set amount of time to it. They wanted a pet that lasted longer and was dependable. And the argument was back and forth about, now you're encroaching upon the mage territory, because mages have pets, and they're pretty much the only ones who should have a dependable pet that you can count on, that's reliable, other than necros, you know? And so it seemed like every class was kind of saying, I want this, I want that, we want more of the classes to be more alike than one another. And that's when I started to see, you know, the things we've seen in other MMOs, where all the classes start blending into one another, and there's not a whole lot of, you know, defining characteristics from one class to another. And I was like, that's not the way I hope they're going to go. And I don't think they are. But with the res, I thought, you know, I kind of had an idea. What if they just get rid of it from the game? Would you guys be okay with res not being in the game?
Well, would we lose experience, or would it just be an asshole?
No, there's going to be a penalty. They haven't said what it's going to be yet. I'm thinking it's going to be an experience penalty or debt. You definitely will respawn back at your location, your spawn location, so there's going to be the run back.
I would not be okay with clerics not having res, some form of res. That would not be my ideal of a decent role-playing game. That's just something that clerics get. I feel it's something that they should have. So yeah, I would have a problem with that.
But see, I thought for a minute
now,
there,
as far as dying and losing experience and gaining it back the old-fashioned way, I don't have any problem with that. But if you're going to put clerics into the game, I feel that they should have res. That's just my opinion.
Or more specialized, like undead hunters. That they specifically go after undead, like vampires.
If there would be an option where you could sacrifice something like resurrection for a spell that did really really good damage to a to undead, yeah, I mean, you allow people that option, but don't take res, something that's, in my opinion, crucial to a game like this, out of the game. I mean, I disagree with that, sir. I disagree.
Well, but imagine for a minute that they did take res out of the game, right? What would that do to the game? I think it would actually enhance it in a lot of ways. There's a skeleton guardian back here. I don't know if he's a pet or what, but
he's a pet. Yeah, he's a pet.
But yeah, I think it would enhance the game so much more, because now you would actually have a reason for mages to be in a group a lot more than they already are. Like, I love mages, but a lot of people give them flack. And if you had Call of the Hero in there, when somebody died...
go ahead, bro.
I was just going to say, when somebody died, the only way to get them back to their corpse or back to the party without having to leave the entire zone would be to call a hero them there. And so therefore they would be, essential to a lot of groups that are going really deep into dungeons. And that would be amazing for their class for the first time.
I think mages are a lot of fun to group with. I don't know if I consider any class essential except for maybe a cleric as far as students concerned. But, if there's a mage available and he's looking for a group, when we have a group for him to join, then yeah, I dig that, dude. Well,
I mean, there's always that trinity, the warrior, the tank of some sort, the healer of some sort, and then the crowd control. Those are the three that you kind of have to have in pretty much every group to kind of get going through an area. I think this guy's mezzed, or is he a pet? He's probably a pet because he has a weapon on him.
He's also got a mandolin.
Yeah, I gave him.
I can't figure out why.
Probably something to do with dual wield. But no, I thought that would open it up. I also thought that would open it up for druids.
Thought I was.
If you had...
No, you're not assisting me or something, dude. Because I was on that spectral collar the whole time.
If you had no reses, druids would become a central thing because you would need them to evac out of dungeons if it goes wrong. That way you don't have to run out if you lose your tank. Also, to be able to, gate out, pick up the guy who died and teleport him back as close as possible and then run back into the area. So, I don't know. It would definitely add a new aspect to the game that would make it more challenging, but you guys are basically saying you're dead set against reses being taken out of the game.
I'm not dead set against it. I'm going to play the video game and, make up my mind down the road whether or not, it's been, but yeah, that would automatically be a black mark for the game, for me, for a cleric not having something that I consider, essential. I mean, but, Alar's definitely right. There's clerics in Dungeons and Dragons that were just purely undead hunters and stuff like that, but you're still going to get that resurrection. You're still going to get that spell eventually when you get higher level, and it's one of the more powerful. But to be honest, guys, the spell that I always cared the most about getting was healing, because when you got the spell healing, it healed everything. It healed status effects. It healed damage. It healed disease. It healed poison and stuff like that. It was an exceptional spell. So I always worried more about getting that, because you could always save up your gold and you could always go back to town and get a res from a church if you were lucky to live in a place that had that that type of technology.
So would you be okay with that then, taking it away from the characters and giving it to a special spot like a temple, or
that would be acceptable to me? Yes, that would definitely be. Let's see, okay, how do I do this?
Temple and you get res, but that would mean we'd have to drag the corpse around somehow.
Not drag the corpse around, just go to the temple and say, hey, I got a corpse, I need to be rezzed. It would res the corpse into that location, and you'd get like the experience back or something along those lines. You'd pay a fee.
Yeah, I can't add him to the call, dude, so there's his information.
Okay.
Do we have another res? Do we have something res back here? Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Or they could do it in a way.
I tried to add him to the call, but
how we have the coffins in this game. You could actually move the corpse into the coffin and take the coffin to where it needs to go.
Yeah, I think it would really throw in a new aspect to the game that I've never seen before. Now, remember, guys, this is all theoretical. They have not said they're going to be doing any of this stuff. This is just on the forums, people talking and asking questions and throwing ideas around and things of that sort.
It's theoretical physics, though.
Not just yet, but could be one day. Let me go ahead and add him into the call.
On the big one at the moment.
Yeah, about that.
I shall finish him. He's halfway down.
So yeah, man. It sounds. I'm actually a little excited for it too, guys. But the game that I'm most excited for right now is actually a game I own. I think I'm going to start playing it, or maybe making videos of it this Sunday, and that's Daisy standalone. So, but we're not going to talk about that because we're talking about Pantheon. But yeah, man. I mean, oh yeah, you promised to teach me how to Twitch this weekend too, AC.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
yeah.
Man.
And we got Will in the call too, man. Welcome to the chat channel, man.
Welcome, dude. Welcome.
Hello, guys.
Right up.
Nice to have you out, brother.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yep. Big fan of the channel. It's awesome to be here. Thank you.
Oh, dude, I love your butt, dude. Sexually.
Thanks for.
You love it.
All right, here we go, guys. Breaking this.
Be careful, man. Two man's grabby hands.
I like to get physical.
Oh my God.
Like Olivia Newton-John, you know what I'm saying?
The height difference might be a problem.
Oh man, where are these draw bars coming from? He
I
just
think
ran right
he
through me.
down from up above.
Oh well, he just ignored me, man. Somebody must be pulling him or something like that, dude.
I didn't see anybody go through you, but yeah, I think the enchanter caught it in time.
We're getting trolled.
A little bit.
You're invisible.
So what?
Behind the Havlin.
So what do you think about this zone, man? Have you spent a lot of time here, Will?
This is my first time in the zone. So.
Really?
Oh, first time in KC, really?
Nice,
Dude, that's
man.
awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, I've just been soloing, so.
So you quad kite.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you a question. Dude. Quad kite is one of my favorite aspects of Everquest. And I don't, AC, you've never quad kited, right?
No, and I've never really played a solo class other than my monk now.
Do you think, Will, do you think that would change AC's opinion of soloing if he ever pulled off a successful quad kite?
It depends on what his current opinion is.
He doesn't like to solo, man. He likes to group. He likes to be,
Yeah.
which I totally agree with him. But quad kiting is an adrenaline rush for me. It's one of the most enjoyable things of the game to me. So I just love it, dude. So,
Yeah.
you know.
It has its merits. It's fast, and you don't have to wait around for other people. When I only have to play for like 45 minutes, it's a good thing to do. Otherwise, I like to group, but it is really fun, and it is kind of cool to see what you can kill, and it's kind of cool to accomplish something by yourself. It's a good feeling.
Did you see that item that's in the OOC right there? It's rotting up in the hands group. I don't know if somebody just ran past us to get it, but
What is it?
if not, it's that armband. It's really nice. I have one myself. Unfortunately,
Oh,
it's no trade, so you got to go snag it. Do you need that, by the way?
I can't.
I'm not sure which one you're talking about. The
Cleric?
supple.
Yeah, that one.
The supple scale armband,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, you definitely use that.
Can you make it up there?
Yeah, it should be clear because you're pulling the whole area. If you want to follow me up, we go check to see if it's up.
Yeah,
Just
that'd
be
be
careful, guys. I haven't pulled up top toward the hands, but there's a group up there. I'm sure they're doing probably a really good job of keeping it clear.
Yeah, and I'll toss a heal on both you guys, and we should be good. Just kind of be careful. Let me know if you run low. I'll come back. So it's up the stairs.
Stupid mouse.
Incoming. Oh, there it is.
Mouse.
That gift of pure thought spell is awesome.
Yeah, it's
well,
amazing.
Oh, dude, somebody gave us. I have gift of pure thought, man. I'm smart.
It's group C2 right there.
Yay! Doom smart. So,
if you
let me
wanna-
ask you a
wait.
question, guys. I mean,
Will.
AC, you got any more things you want to discuss about Pantheon? Because otherwise, I'm gonna start talking about butt sex.
It's alright, but Will, if you want to follow me up the stairs, let's go see if your
All right, yeah.
bracer's still there.
I'm gonna go up there and check. I'm gonna go peekaboo too.
Because I don't know how long it's going to be there before it rots. So sorry, man. I didn't want to interrupt you.
7 minutes.
Yeah. Dude, you always interrupt me when I start talking about butt sex, dude. You're like, let's not talk about that.
He loves talking about butt sex, is all I'm saying.
Butt sex with chicken.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. It's a disease. But, it comes with loving chicken, man. Because when you love chicken, it's,
So
special.
it might be on one of those if you want to check one of the corpses.
Or is it right here? No, that's a backpack.
No, that's just a regular dude.
No.
You can ask him.
I hope it didn't rot, dude.
I don't think it did. I think somebody might have snagged it. Bracer. Still. Here. Let's ask. We're probably going to say no.
Oh, it might be
okay.
here on this guy at the back, dude.
No, they said it's gone. We'll come back.
wow.
It
Well,
drops.
thanks anyway.
It drops quite a bit, so.
Okay, all right. Well, that sucks, dude.
No, it drops all the time. So, it's a no trade item. So if nobody needs it in the group, they always just do an OOC.
Awesome.
And it's just, right down the hall from where we're at. So shouldn't be too big of a run for you to get it.
Oh, come on. Are you telling me? Am I out of arrows, dude? Seriously?
Are you?
I got 2 more stacks for you.
I don't know. I'm scared. I know that for sure. Oh, he's going to run down. Hopefully he'll bring some friends. Because our enchanter is just doing an excellent job. Man.
He's level 60. So,
Yeah.
you know, he's slumming it right now.
He's hanging out and hustling with his group mates, I guess. I mean, because we don't really know him. We don't know who he is, dude. Do you trust him, AC? Do you trust him?
I trust him enough to mez.
So what's your first class in Pantheon going to be, man? What's the very first class you're going to make?
That's a hard one because right now they don't have too many available for you to pick from. Like they have a lot in store, but because it's in pre-alpha at the moment, eventually they're going to open it up to us at alpha and beta testing. And I think we're only going to have like 4 or 5 classes to pick from. I'm kind of thinking I'll play all of them, actually, because I want to get an experience of which ones are going to be able to do what and kind of do a overview of each one of the different classes for all you guys out there watching and just kind of find my niche. I mean, Cleric is something that I kind of hold dear, so yes, of course, my very first class is going to be a Cleric, especially if Thoom, you're going to be joining me over there. We can start a combo. What would you pick?
I'll probably do a warrior if you're going to do a cleric, man. My first pick actually would have also been a cleric, guys, because I'm like AC. I treasure the cleric class. I've played the cleric class. But every time I play an Oblivion or Morrowind game, or Elder Scrolls game, I should say, I always choose to make the Orc Berserker. So I'm good with either class, man. But if you choose to make a healer, I'll definitely make a melee class.
No, you know what?
We can always maybe start a group.
You know what? I tell you what. Since I got to play Cleric on this one, you had to play a warrior. We'll reverse it over there. Yeah, but I mean, as our mains. So you know what? I'll reverse it, man. I'll play the warrior over there because I actually do want to play that class quite a bit. And you play the Cleric, and you can let me know what it's like on that one. And we'll kind of, like I said, we'll probably play all the classes at some point. But it'd be interesting to be the warrior for once, kind of get up there.
Either way is fine with me, man. It's all going to be up to the mechanics, too. Are we going to make a good duo? What would make the best duo and stuff like that? So, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely Cleric and Warrior, guys. Those are my two. Well, I don't know. I like my Druid, too, so,
Are they going to be straight up classes like in Everquest, or will they be able to multi-class like D&D?
Actually, I can load up the page here real quick. I actually have it loaded up already, but let me switch over to it, and I'll read off the different classes they have that you guys can pick from. Let me put it up over here on this screen so I can see what you guys are doing on this one.
Yeah, I would be curious as to what you can start off. Surely Cleric and Warrior are two of the first. If not, then I'm like, what are you guys thinking about? What's going on there?
Well,
nice new.
They have Cleric, Crusader, Warrior, Dire Lord, Ranger, Rogue, Monk, Summoner, Enchanter, Wizard, Druid, and Shaman. As the classes you can pick
be a mage.
Yeah, Summoner is the mage. The Dire Lord. Legend speaks of a Dire Lord capable of mastering the crippling power of fear, with some able to manipulate the essence of living things, even their very blood. So that sounds or a necro of some sort. Yeah, a combination of the two.
Big pull, guys. Big pull. Doom size pull right here.
Crusader says wants a cleric, so he's going to be a combination of a warrior and a cleric, a paladin, basically, as far as that goes.
Target them?
Yeah, it's a curate, dude. I'm on the curate.
Thanks for the save right there, Will, because I was not paying attention.
No problem.
Cleric is AFK, man. He's doing something else.
It's all good, man. It's all good. This is a big pull, though.
Oh, you got it named, man.
Yeah, caller. That's probably. Well, I just went around the whole right courtyard and got everything that I could. All right, push, Alar. Let me get on the same side as you guys.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, so nice, man. We're getting so good at that, dude. I like it a lot. Okay, caller. What's your name? What's your number? Let me get them digits. Who's breaking mess?
Nobody. I healed some guy out in the hallway, and I think I got a little bit aggro on this one from him.
Board of the party, dude. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody's doing their jab. We could actually pick up another.
We got a shaman. That would be awesome.
Yeah, if we could pick up another person to DPS, whatever, dude.
I've been looking.
Will you do me a favor, man?
What's up?
Will you heal our cleric up to full mana, dude?
Oh, no,
that
I'm
always
good.
makes me nervous, dude. When he.
I'm good. I got heal overtime on me right now.
Oh, he does.
All right. Okay. All right. I worry about you, man. I worry about you in that special way.
With C2 on, you know, I'm not worried about my mana.
Oh yeah,
I'm using
C2 is beautiful, beautiful. All right, caller.
Looks like a duo of mages out there, actually.
I wonder if he's a shot caller, dude. If he's a baller. I wonder if he has blades on his 6'4" Impala. I wonder if he has a rabbit and a hat like that. Oh, is he trying to take his mob back?
Yeah,
Okay,
let him have it. Let him have it.
Ah, sorry guys, daggone it. At least I didn't. Okay, incoming.
Oh, Kunzar Cloak.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh, nice.
like,
Link it.
you tossed a hill on him and his mob came to collect on you. Is what happened, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, he probably already engaged mob. We're not kill stealers, guys. We're not trying to ruin anybody else's day. He's more than welcome to come in here and slaughter as he sees fit.
Yeah. You need that cloak, by the way, Will?
Not really. Not for my main.
Oh, okay. Let's do a random 100 then, guys. Random 100.
Okay, we're doing random 100.
Oh crap! I don't.
Oh, very nice, Laura. Very nice.
Ooh, 4. Big rolls, man. Big rolls.
Bam! Ooh, 27
Nice
beat
roll,
that.
27.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, dude. It beats a 4, don't it? Meh. It beats a 23
12.
too. Oh, it beats a 12 for the win. 27 for the win, everybody.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Wouldn't have been fun if we all rolled a 0.
Yeah.
Oh man, I need to roll more 27s if that's going to be the case.
This is
I don't even know where
horrible.
that thing is.
Those are horrible numbers on all of them. Not one like 50 or.
God, I really don't mean to do that, guys.
What's that? Loot everything? Yeah. We heard that one before. We know how that works.
All right, Nick Rondo.
Oh man. Mammoth hide cloak. Yeah, can't comment. My little brother's here with me in the library, guys, and me and him are hanging out and having a good time and hustling with their friends. Now, where's the cloak at?
It's over here on the collar.
on
Right
the
over here
collar.
next to me.
Collar, shot collar, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Thanks. I don't even know if that'll be a good thing for the new giveaway. That's what I think that would be.
Or for your cleric, man, or your druid.
Does it have wisdom on it?
Yeah, too.
2 wisdom and 2 win. Plus AC7.
Well, I think that's probably better. I think my cleric actually has a cloth cloak on him right now.
There you go, man. It's not going to be too bad for him. Some decent
Uh-oh.
stuff that drops here.
Are you kidding me?
The mages, yeah, they parked themselves over there. Our enchanter did give him clarity, too, so.
If you're fighting like level 50
Oh,
mobs,
Skeleton
you have
Warlord, what's up?
items. I don't think these items equal up to the level of the mobs most of the time.
Nice. Where'd you get the warlord from?
I don't know. I guess I just went and poked my head out in the hallway to go check on the mages, and he came with. So.
Nice.
This is you!
Oh, dude, that sentry just died like a little
Well,
person. Dude.
yeah, we got some
Like,
DPS with this, man.
Yeah, man, we're doing good, dude.
Oh, just go.
Died like a little person. I mean, not like a midget or anything, guys. I'm not talking bad about midgets.
Like
okay?
a halfling?
God, you guys are terrible,
Why is
dude.
that word offensive? I've never been.
I mean, I've had it up to my thigh with midgets. Wait.
Is there a history with that word or something?
I'm just kidding, dude. I mean, small people need love too, man. You know, people all shapes and sizes. You know, so. And then they don't. Well, then quit before I hit. While I'm ahead, or while I'm. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna shut up now.
Yep, I'm not touching that one.
That's deep water boots.
Oh, nice. Link
I
'em.
wonder if they make miniature chickens, dude. I know they make miniature horses,
food
but
cheaper?
I'm more interested in chicken than you know. You guys know how I feel about chickens.
For a paladin, though, there's no paladins among us, but somebody could sell it.
No, I don't think chickens can be paladins, dude. I don't know what you mean, dude.
Why, are they too chicken?
See what you did there, dude? Oh, yeah. Oh, that was terrible. We got boots. Boots? Deep water
Ooh,
boots.
55.
Oh, that's not bad, dude. Oh, paladin.
Somebody got a 70-something.
74.
Oh, yeah. There's that.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need right there.
Doom roll.
Oh, did I win that with the 74?
Yep.
I say somebody had a 74. I
Did you
wasn't
pull that? Or did I pull that? Why is he attacking me, dude? Just angry. Angry Drovargs everywhere, dude.
Somebody dropped a bag on the ground. Is that one of
He's
the...
It's one of the bags that they drop over here.
Yeah, I picked
Yeah,
it
that
up
was me.
from
I
the
dropped
slot
it.
that I got empty.
Okay, the
probably swap
enchanter
it
is
up
not
with
paying
my-
attention.
Merchant.
So I'm gonna position this for alarm. Maybe I'm not.
Wonder why he's not randoming on anything.
Probably because it doesn't need anything in here that drops, dude. I would say
Probably-
those boots are fairly
yeah.
nice too, man. If they weren't, see, the stuff that's class specific, guys, I've seen from my experience, it doesn't sell very well. So I don't know.
I was gonna give that to my paladin, so I mean that's not gonna be sold.
Take it then. Oh,
Well, there you
took
go,
it.
dude. I
Okay.
mean, Endure Magic 21 AC, dude. That's an excellent item, dude.
Yeah, 21 AC is gonna be amazing for his level. I mean, because you can't
That's
cast
21
into
of you, dude.
46 for sure.
Get it, guys. 21 ACs. Aww.
That's way too many. Way too many.
Yeah. All right, chicken.
All of the armors.
But guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. I do want to thank you all for coming out. Definitely appreciate it. If you're watching on my channel, make sure to head on over to Hydros Inc. Check out his channel. He's coming out with a lot of new games here. One of them, actually, you're really excited about, right?
Yeah, DayZ standalone, guys. The only reason I'm excited about bringing DayZ standalone content to the video is because of the way the game makes me feel. It's like me and Will were talking about quad kiting. Quad kiting gives me an adrenaline rush. When I'm done quad kiting, I feel a sense of pride. Well, surviving in DayZ with people chasing you and people trying to kill you gives me the same adrenaline rush, only more so. And surviving and actually beating somebody in a firefight or surviving a zombie attack gives you also that sense of pride that I'm talking about, man. So if a game evokes that kind of emotion in me, it's like Project 1999 Everquest. I want to share it with you guys. I want to inspire you guys to come and try it yourself and maybe even develop a love for it like I have. So that's exactly why I want to bring that game to you. And I'm excited. I'm also excited about Pantheon, which AC is also excited about. And hopefully, you said around December. That's a long time to wait for a game.
Well, they haven't given any specific dates just yet. They just said close to the end of the year at some point. But that is more for when it's going to become available to everybody else. Like, we're going to be open to the alpha and the beta, and so we're going to be able to see it a lot sooner than most people will.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited. Everything that I've done, all the research I've done on it is making it seem like it's going to be EverQuest-like. And if it's anything, if it has any of the magic that this game captured, then I'm going to be very, very happy to play it. And especially since I'm already going to have a friend, AC Gamer, there to play it with me, guys. That's just a bonus, man, in my opinion. So, really, really excited about both of those games.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, and they're adding the flavor text in there, just like you see in here when a creature, yells at you and says something, off the cuff that kind of makes you laugh. They're putting that kind of detail into it, so it does seem like they're putting that love that really brings the game to life. But we'll see. Definitely want to give it a shot at the very least and try the game out. But as always, guys, thanks again for watching, and we will definitely catch you all next time.
Subscribe!
Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.